Hi, I've made this video to help you if you play an E minor chord and every time you have to get to an E minor you feel like you're dropping it or you're having to walk your fingers on because if you don't it sort of drops out of your hand a little bit, right? You might be in a G and then you go to get onto an E minor and it feels really awkward. So if that's you, I'm hoping this video will help you out, and just leave some comments below and just let me know if it does, okay? I teach lots and lots of students, and this is one of the things that usually bugs people, and there's a bit of a trick to it. When we're balancing our ukulele, we want to be using this part of our hand here, and that's going to sit on the bottom of the neck and travel along the instrument as we go. Now there's going to be times where you need to adjust your hand position, right, for bar chords and things like that as we're traveling up, and then I'm not resting it down here, and I'll do another video on how to hold bar chords if that's what you're struggling with. But what we want to do most of the time is have it resting on this part of our hand, right? So behind I've got my sort of thumb is here holding it, and I've got a little bit of a gap behind the instrument. When I'm holding it like this, I can travel my hand along the instrument and I'm not even holding the instrument around this side. Now usually you would hug it into your body, and then you've got 2 points of contact. You've got this part here, you've still got a really free hand for strumming, and this one can travel along as well. That frees you up to move anywhere on the fretboard without dropping the instrument. So how do we do this for an E minor? Well, let's have a look. If we're on a G chord here, we want to be holding the chord in our hand. Often I'll see people have their thumb really, really low for a G chord, and this will make your fingers straight and usually start to mute strings underneath them so they sound a bit buzzy and yucky. We want to have it in the back of our hand so that we're resting that part of our knuckle on our index finger just near the nut, which is this part here. Once we're in this position, it should be a lot easier because your hand's in a nice natural curved position, just like you're holding an orange or a tennis ball. Then what we're going to do to go to an E minor is relax our hand off, and you'll notice that all of my fingers have opened up, and then I am going to bend my first finger down here to the second fret. So there's not a lot of movement going on from a G chord to an E minor chord. It's a very, very slight movement where I'm sort of moving my hand this way a little bit, bend that finger in, then I'm going to walk it up like a ladder, and I'm in my E minor shape. So there shouldn't be this big movement between, say, a G and then, adjusting my hand position and having to kind of hang on to it and things like that to get into this chord shape. So we want to practice holding it like a G, relaxing the hand open, balancing the instrument on this part of the hand, and then coming into the E minor shape, balancing it and then G, balancing it and back. We're not going to do that in real life, okay, between chords, but it's just a technique that you can get used to, having this guy sort of relaxing onto that knuckle. We do want to keep a point of contact at the back with our thumb, so we should be able to sort of hold the instrument like this and still get to, those E minors, open it up, just banging my instrument around, and then onto the G, right? So we shouldn't be dropping it at any time. We should be able to sort of hold it quite well. That gives us the freedom of movement with our strumming hand to be able to change the chords. So I hope that's helped you. If you want more tips like this, make sure you join the group. We've got Ukulele Jam with Alison, Glew, and I also do a lot of online tutorials, and I've got courses and things like that as well. So check those out, and I hope to see you really soon. Bye.